Good evening. Happy Wednesday to you and your family. I hope you're looking forward to tonight. I believe that I've got a great subject to discuss with you today. It's a powerful subject, and I believe that it will be of great help to you. So, welcome to today's episode of Wednesdays with Pastor K. I believe you and I are going to have an awesome time, and I want us to quickly, invite people into this room so that we can all feed from what I have for you today. I believe that during our in all our walks of life, we all face certain seasons in our lives, and I believe that sessions like these are very paramount and of importance to each and every one of us. And I believe that today will be very helpful to you. So I'm happy to spend the next few minutes of my time with you. And I believe you got something with you there, probably maybe a snack, just to keep you going for the next few minutes as we continue. So, yeah. And I'm going to ask you to quickly like, share, comment, and let's get our world into this room. Just want to quickly check who's watching and then acknowledge the people that are watching, the people that have tuned in, and then we proceed with today's business. I see we've got Matapelo Mapanga. Good to see you, Matapelo. Good to see you. And we have also Mukhadi Ayanda watching on Facebook. Welcome, Ayanda. Good to see you. And we have Tabang Mulangeni Tsotetsi watching on Facebook as well. Welcome, Tabang. Good to see you. We have Balungile Mashazi. Welcome, Balungile. Good to have you on today's episode. We have Refilio Tladi watching. Welcome, Refilio. Good to see you. And we have Jekwi Kunupi watching. Welcome, Jekwi Kunupi. Good to see you. And my beautiful wife is also online. We have Memam Lefe also watching. Welcome, daughter. Good to see you. And we have Theo Zamini watching. Welcome, Theo. Good to see you, son. And we have Tabo Maimani watching. Welcome, son. Good to see you guys. Let's all shoot and get to today's business. Last week we spoke on a very powerful subject titled conflict management. Conflict management. And I just want to recap on that for only about 2 minutes, and then we proceed on to today's episode. We spoke about conflict management, and we said conflict management is a serious disagreement or argument, typically a protracted one that causes friction and strife. It causes friction and strife. And we spoke about also the strategies that one can follow in managing certain conflicts, because we all get to a point where we face conflicts in our lives, where we find ourselves in conflicts, and we have to manage conflicts. We have to manage conflicts. And we said, number one, you need to avoid people that are in conflict with you for a while. If you've been in conflict with certain people for a long while, avoid them. Avoid them, because every time you are with those people, conflict will arise because you are in conflict with them. So avoid those kind of people. Number two, we said stay calm. Stay calm if you want to manage conflicts. Stay calm. Stay calm. And also we said that there is a saying that goes, don't sweat the small stuff. Excuse me. Don't sweat the small stuff. There are certain things that are not worthy of your attention, so don't sweat the small stuff. There are certain things that you just have to put aside and move on. There are certain things you have to let go and move on. Sometimes we tend to entertain things we are not supposed to be entertaining. Sometimes we fight the battles that we are not supposed to be fighting. So that is why, hence this saying, don't sweat the small stuff. There are certain things you have to ignore and move on. Number three, we said, be mindful of your language when you find yourself in conflict. Be mindful of your language. Remember, spoken words cannot be reversed. That's what we mentioned last week. Spoken words cannot be reversed. At times when we fight with the people that we love, or when we get into conflict with people that we love, we end up saying things that we'll regret later. So be very mindful of the language when you are in conflict with somebody, the language you use, the manner in which you speak, because words cannot be reversed. Words cannot be reversed. Once you speak a word, it's out. And you may find that certain people will never, ever want to be at the same place as you because of the words you spoke in their presence. So remember, bear that in mind. Words cannot be reversed. And number 4, we said, walk away if you are angry. If you feel angry, just walk away. It is the best thing. That's the best way of dealing with emotions. If you feel angry, you're about to get into conflict, just walk away. Walk away. It's for your own good, and it's for everybody else's good. If you remain in the space that conflicts you when you are angry, I'm telling you, you might end up doing what you shouldn't be doing, and you would regret it for the rest of your life. Number 5, don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions. It is very easy to make assumptions about what your opponent meant when they said X or Y, or what is behind a particular piece of behavior. We often, use our own puzzles, and we put the puzzle together, and we would say, oh, by saying this is what they meant. No, 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 no. Don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions. Don't conclude in your mind that when this person did this is what they meant. Don't do that unless somebody says it directly to you, deliberately, and you hear it with your own ears from their own words. That's the only time you can say this person said this. But don't make assumptions. That's what gets us into a conflict, because often we fight people for the things they really never said, but because we assumed, or we make assumptions that they said this because this is what they meant. That's not right. So it's very important that we become very level-headed when we are dealing with such things, and we don't rush into thinking or assuming that, okay, this person did this because of 1, 2, 3. Always make sure that you get the real story, and not assume that the person did whatever you think that they did to you, right? And then let's get to today's business. Today, we're going to talk about the subject, or the topic titled, Control Your Destiny. Control your destiny. I want us to talk about controlling the destiny. Today, we've got people watching only on Facebook, and I want us to proceed with today's topic on controlling your destiny. You must control your destiny. What is destiny? Destiny is a future that someone or something will have. Destiny is a future that someone or something will have, meaning that it is where you will end up in life. It is your destiny. It is your fate. That's your destiny. And today we are saying, control your fate. Control your destiny. If you don't control your destiny, somebody else will control it. That is why you must face each and every day being accountable for your own destiny. You must wake up every morning knowing that I'm entering into another day as an opportunity to do something about my fate. There are people who have never made it in life. There are people who failed dismally in life. There are people who had great potential, but they never made it to destiny. Why? Because they never got to control their destiny. And if you don't control your destiny, somebody else will control your destiny, or somebody else will influence who you become. And that's not the plan of God. Each and every one of us has been given the power. We have all been given the power to control the destiny and to have great destiny. So make sure in your walk, in this journey in life, the walk of life, make sure that you are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your fate. Understand this. You are in control of your destiny. No one else but just you. You are the one in control. Nobody else is but just you. The moment you start shifting the blame to somebody else, to say you're where you are because somebody did this to you, you must know you're not in control. You are not in control. It does not matter how many people are trying to pull you down in life. It does not matter how many times you have failed in life. It does not matter how many things did not work out in life. You are still in control. You hold all the power to turn your life around. And that is why you must always be very careful. You must be very careful and intentional when it comes to your life, when it comes to your destiny, because it has been given to you. Your destiny is in your hands. God has given you everything. All you have to do is to walk towards it and take control of it. You decide how far you're going to push in life or to give up. You decide. You decide. There are many people who have given up in life and they've never amounted to anything. And there are many people who have also pushed in life and they became very successful. They became very prosperous. So today I want to encourage you to push very hard in life so that you don't give up and that you push as hard as you can to get to a place called success. If you control your destiny, you will make it in life. You will become very powerful. You will become a champion and not a victim. You decide in life if you're going to be a victim or a champion. I'll say that again. You decide in this life if you're going to be a champion or a victim. There is no one can make you a victim. Nobody. No one can also make you a champion. You are responsible. You are responsible for those two roles. You decide, I'm going to become a champion. You decide, I'm going to become a victim. You decide, meaning that you should take control. You should take control. Never find yourself at a space where you are trying to shift the blame to say, I failed because my mom this. I failed because my dad this. I failed because my brother this. I failed because my sister this. No, you must always take responsibility. You must always be in control of your destiny because God has given it to you. And you must be in control. Otherwise, I'm telling you, you will not make it in life and you will become a loser. Yet God had designed you to become a victor, to become a powerful somebody, to become a powerful man, to become a powerful woman. So you must always push towards that goal, which is your destiny. And the blame game is a sign of not being in control of your destiny. If you're blaming somebody for where you are today in life, it's a sign you're not in control for your destiny. Many people blame people. Some people say, you know what? Yeah, it's because I don't come from a healthy family. That's why I'm not making it in life. No. Stop shifting the blame. Stop shifting the blame. Whatever you consistently think about and focus upon, you move forward to. If you're constantly thinking about something and you focus on it, you constantly move towards that thing. So if you're gonna constantly think that I am failing because my mother never showed me, you're gonna move towards that direction. If you're gonna say I'm failing because my father never showed me love, you're gonna move towards that direction and you're gonna start failing. You must take responsibility. Your destiny is in your hands. Your destiny is in your control. You must control it. Make sure you control your destiny. Do everything in your power to control your destiny. In that way, you will be able to overturn the tide that looks like you are going to fail in life. You will overturn it and it will go into a direction that you would desire to see it go. So you must always make sure that you are intentional in your life and you've got control over this destiny, right? Absolutely. Now, I see there are a number of people also who have tuned in ever since we've welcomed others. I saw Patricia is also watching. Welcome, son. Good to see you. We have also Ntabisen Labase. Welcome, daughter. Good to see you. And we have Mfiso Sisanda Galela. Welcome, son. We have Refilio Matsibulani. Welcome, daughter. And we have my dear friend Alrato Matebese watching. Welcome, my dear brother. Good to see you. I spent the morning with this man, Mr. Alrato Matebese, a great friend of mine. So yeah, welcome. Good to see you, man. And also we have Pumzile Petla. Good to see you, daughter. welcome. And we have Sbusiso Joel Masemula. Good to see you, my brother. Welcome to today's episode. Awesome. Awesome. So we have to take charge, God's people. We have to take charge and be in control of this thing called destiny. We must control it. Now, if you have questions, don't forget to post them in the comments so that I can interact with you and probably maybe comment on what you have sent as a question. I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability. And yeah, let's interact. I believe today it's going to be awesome. And also, there are people who made it in life without parents or coming from, or coming from a rich background. There are many. There are many. I'm sure you know of people who are CEOs today, CEOs of companies. And these people were orphans. These people had no mother, no father. But they've made it. Why? They took control of their destiny. The moment you play the blame game is the moment you're beginning to accept defeat, and you will never rise in life if you want to shift things from you to somebody else. You must always take responsibility. God knew before he formed you in your mother's womb that your mother would neglect you. He knew that your father will not accept responsibility. He knew that your family will ostracize you. He knew that your family will reject you. And he knew that your family will not give you the love that you deserve. But he still formed you. Why? Because he knows that your destiny does not depend on them. Your destiny does not depend on anybody. Your destiny is in your control. That is why you must do everything in your power to control your destiny. You must control your destiny. I mean, some people run successful companies today. They run successful companies. Why? Because they took control of their destiny. They did not say, you know what, my mother did not take me to school. They did not say, you know what, my mother did not do this and they did not do that for me. I remember when I was growing up, at the time when I finished my matric, my parents had already resigned from work. They actually, the right word, they had already retired, when I did my matric. But the good thing is that my mother did say to me that if you still want to go to school, you can go, we'll see what we can do, but we have retired and all that. But I decided to go and work. But while I was working, I pursued studies. I began to study. And I am a graduate today, and I've graduated too many times. Why? Because I'm controlling my destiny. It does not depend on my parents. It does not depend on anybody else. It depends on you. If you want to make it work, make it work. Make it work. There's nothing that is stopping you. Make it work. There's nothing that is absolutely stopping you. So we often limit ourselves because we don't want to take the responsibility. We want to always blame others. We want to say it's somebody's fault. We want to say, yeah, I did not make it because this person did 1, 2, 3. Always take responsibility. Always take responsibility. Tabo says, I'm totally responsible for my destiny. No one should take a fall to what I become. Absolutely. Sepan says, pointing fingers at others rather than yourself is a sign that you are not growing. Yeah, I like that. And Sbusiso says, before the twins Esau and Jacob were born at all, God revealed their destiny to their mother Rebekah, that one will be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So why do we want to blame others? We must just take responsibility. You must understand, it is all 100% within your control. Your destiny is all 100% within your control. You control your destiny. You decide which direction your destiny will go. If you don't control your destiny, some people will influence the outcome of your destiny. Some people will influence the outcome of your destiny. How so? If you've got no plans for your life, somebody will hire you to fulfill their plans. If you don't have plans in your life, somebody will decide how much they pay you. Somebody will decide how much you're worth, because you are not going after your destiny. You must take responsibility. You must fight for your portion in this earth. Jack Welch says, control your own destiny or someone else will. He says, control your destiny or someone else will control it for you. If you don't control your destiny, somebody will control it for you. Many things happen to us, but it is all about how you deal with what happens to you. Many of us can always, blame certain things and say, you know what, so much has happened to me. I have failed in this area. Nothing seems to be working for me. Things do happen to us, but it is all about how you deal with what happens to you. Your response is very important. Your response is very paramount. There will always be obstacles in life. You must understand that. There will always be obstacles in life, and there is no way to change that. There's no way you can change the fact that there will always be obstacles in life. We will always face obstacles in life. I'm telling you, you will always face obstacles. So you must always find a way and be determined and resolute on how to navigate obstacles, because obstacles will always come to you and I. You and I on a daily basis will face obstacles, and we must have a way to navigate. We must find a way to navigate those obstacles in our lives. Opportunities are all within our reach. Opportunities are all within our reach. It's just a matter of what we are doing or not doing to get there. Meaning that whether you make it in life or whether you fail in life, it's your responsibility. It's your responsibilities. Opportunities are within our reach. Opportunities don't come to us because of who we are. Opportunities, they are a response. They are a response of your pursuit. When you pursue certain things, the door will open for you. And that's when you have to maximize. But if you are saying there are no opportunities, you're not doing all it takes. You're not doing all it takes because opportunities are a response. You must keep working hard. You must keep pushing until the door opens. What you put out in the world, it does come back to you. I'll say that again. What you put out in the world, it does come back to you. If you are working very hard, you're putting out to the world, this is who you are. You are a person who's determined. You are a person who's pushing hard in life. I'm telling you, it will come back to you. It will come back to you. People who became great, it did not happen overnight. It happened over time. It happened over time, but they kept on pushing. They kept on pushing. They kept on pushing. They kept on pushing until everything that they put in came back to them. Success is a response. Make no mistake. Success is a response. It is a response, and you must do everything in your power to aim and to push to remain successful. You must aim for it. And I'm telling you, at the right time, it will come back to you. It will come back to you. If you want to make money, complaining about it will not help you. If what you want is to make money, complaining about money will not help you. Many of us, we always complain. Yeah, but there are no jobs. There are no jobs. Yeah, but there's no business. I've been looking everywhere for business. You're complaining instead of working. Keep working. Keep working. Your season will come. Your time will come. We often make excuses, and we end up not making it in life. Excuse me. We end up not making it in life. So we must make sure that we always push hard. We always push hard to make it in life. You must work very hard in life and never give up. And I'm telling you, at the appointed time, things will begin to happen for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I agree with you, Tabo. Time and chance happen to them all. And Patricia says, a man who have made a sober decision to become great will always find ways to the top, regardless of what comes against him. He will find or always create way to the top, a way to the top. Yeah. And as Busiso says, the choices we make can affect our destiny, either for good or bad. God has a good destiny for every human being he created, but it's all dependent on our choices. I fully agree with you. Pumzile says it begins with me. It depends on me, and it shall happen based on how much I push for it. Absolutely. It happens based on how much you push for it. Ask yourself these questions. These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Do you have a vision for your life? If you want to control your destiny, you must be able to answer this question. Do you have a vision for your life? That's question number one. Do you have a vision for your life? Number two, what energizes you? If you want to control your destiny, if you want to control your fate, if you want to control your tomorrow, what is it that energizes you? What gives you the zeal? What makes you eager to wake up in the morning? What makes you look forward to doing what you would like to do? What makes you push harder in life? What energizes you? You must be able to answer that question. Number one, I said, do you have a vision for your life? These are the questions you need to ask yourself if you want to control your destiny. Do you have a vision for your life? Number two, what energizes you? Number three, have you drawn up steps to get to that vision? Have you drawn up steps to get to that vision? If you have not drawn up steps to get to that vision, then you are slowly failing. You are slowly going down. You are slowly going nowhere. Number four, is that vision achievable? If you're saying, you know what, I do have a vision. Is it achievable, that vision? Are you sure you can achieve that vision? Number five, do you approach each day as an opportunity to get closer to that vision? Do you approach each day as an opportunity to get closer to that vision? Every single day, when you wake up, you must wake up with that mentality that I'm getting closer to my vision. I'm getting closer to my dreams. I'm getting closer to where I want to be in life. You must operate that way. Do you approach each day as an opportunity to get closer to that vision? If you're not looking forward to tomorrow, that means you do not have a vision. You are not looking forward to waking up tomorrow, that means you do not have a vision. Your vision pulls you. Your vision pulls you. Right? Excuse me. And what are you doing this week to empower yourself? That's number 6. What are you doing this week to empower yourself and to move towards controlling your own destiny? What is it that you're doing today? I'll repeat that. Number 5, I said, do you approach each day as an opportunity to get closer to that vision? Number 6, what are you doing this week to empower yourself and to move forward, to move towards controlling your own destiny? If you have no plan for this week already, I'm telling you, then you're slowly going nowhere. You are not in control of your destiny. Your destiny requires of you to be intentional on a daily basis. It requires of you to be intentional on a daily basis. Yeah. Memam Life says, Bishop T.D. Jakes always says, fake it until you make it. Fake it until you make it. Yeah. And Refule Tladi says, very true. Success is a response. Determination births consistency, and consistency gives birth to greatness. Yep, I fully agree. And Patricheza says, replying to Pumzile Petla. Okay. And right. I think I've read everybody's comment. So we if you don't, or you are not able to answer the questions above, then you won't make any progress in your life. But if you can answer those 6 questions, I'm telling you, you will then make progress in your life, because you will live your life based on answering these questions. Being able to answer these questions is you being able to control your destiny. But if you can't answer these questions, your destiny is, you are not in control of your destiny. You can't make a plan to control your destiny if you don't know your starting point. You can't. You can't. How are you going to make a plan to control your destiny if you don't know your starting point? You must know, number one, this is where I'm going to start. This is where I'm going to start in pushing and pursuing this destiny. But if you don't have a starting point, there's no way you can have an ending point. There's no way you can end with power. There's no way you can end successfully. That is why you've got to make a plan to control your destiny. If you don't know your starting point, then you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Let's talk about the steps to take in controlling your destiny. Let's talk about the steps to take in controlling your destiny. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. Can I repeat that? The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. If you don't have a daily routine, success is not imminent in your life. Success will not be your portion. You must have a daily routine, a routine that guides you on a daily basis. You must have your Monday, you must have your Tuesday, you must have your Wednesday, you must have your Thursday, Friday, and so forth. You must have a daily routine. If you don't have a daily routine, that means you're not intentional. That means you don't have goals. That means you have nothing to aim at. You have nothing to shoot for. You must have a daily routine. You must. If you don't have it, I'm telling you, then you've got nothing to aim for. You've got nothing to shoot for. You must prepare yourself every day for where you want to be in life. Did you hear me? You must prepare yourself every day for where you want to be in life. You must prepare. Each and every day of your life is an opportunity for you to move towards your destiny or towards your goals. So every single day, you must prepare for what you want to become tomorrow. Every single day. If you want to become a powerful musician, you must prepare every day to become a powerful musician. If you want to become a powerful evangelist, you must prepare every day to become a powerful evangelist, and so forth. The fivefold ministers, pastors, prophet, and all that. And if you want to become a professional, a lawyer, a doctor, you must prepare every single day. If you want to become a doctor and you're not studying, you're not headed to study and to go to tertiary and to register at a medical school, you will never become a doctor. You must always prepare yourself every single day for where you want to go in life. If you're not preparing, you will never get there. You will never get there. We don't get there by wishing. We get there by pushing. We don't get there by wishing. We get there by pushing. If you want to become a powerful public speaker, you must prepare yourself every single day for stage. You don't start on the stage. You prepare behind the scenes. And once you're prepared and once you are ready, once there's value in you, then you are given an opportunity to go onto the stage. You don't just go onto the stage. You prepare for the stage before. So many of us don't prepare. Do you really prepare for where you want to go in life? Do you prepare? I want to run a hair salon. Do you prepare for that? I want to run a big business. Do you prepare for that business? I want to become a powerful speaker. Do you prepare for that? I want to become a professor. Do you prepare? It's not going to happen because you would love to become one. No, you must move towards us. You must prepare. You must work towards that thing. By so doing, you allow your bigger picture to form. By so doing, if you keep on working on your craft on a daily basis, you allow your bigger picture to form. You allow that puzzle to come together because you're working on it on a daily basis. You're working on it. You're pushing yourself towards it. People are saying, you know what, there's no business, but you're sitting. You must make means. Design a marketing plan so that your marketing plan and your marketing strategy will be able to attract people, because people buy with their eyes, not with what they hear. They buy with their eyes. So you must market, you must market, you must market. You must prepare. Everything that you would want in life, it will require you to roll up your sleeves and begin to work hard. You must work hard. Nothing is going to come running after you. Nothing is going to come running after you. You must first run after things, and at the later stage, things will run after you as rewards. They will run after you as rewards. We get rewarded for our hard work. We get rewarded for our diligence. We get rewarded for pushing very hard in life. If you don't push, I'm telling you, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Theo says, you don't get there by wishing. You get there by pushing. Absolutely. You just echoed me. Prepare and work towards what you want. Yeah. And Refila says, no one stumbles into destiny without process and preparation. Absolutely. You must prepare. You must prepare. Once you do that, I'm telling you, you are allowing your bigger picture to form. You're allowing that destiny picture, that destiny image that you have, that destiny vision that you have, you're allowing it to form when you prepare on a daily basis. You are the master of your destiny. You must understand that. You are the master of your destiny, and you can make conscious decisions that impact your own environment, both internally and externally. You are the master of your destiny, meaning that nobody can claim to have your destiny in their hands. Only God has that destiny, and He gave it to you. It's only between you and God. If you fail, you gotta go back and explain to God. But nobody must take the blame that you failed in life. Nobody except you. Find something you love, or find something you love to do, and do it vigorously. Find something you love to do and do it vigorously. Remember, we are talking about the steps to take in controlling your destiny. You must find something that you love, meaning that find your passion and do it vigorously. When you find your passion, I'm telling you, you must flow. You must flow in that passion. If you can't flow in that passion, if you can't flow in what you do, you are not doing your passion. If you don't want to wake up on Monday and go to work, you are not flowing in your passion. If you don't, you never look forward to going to work, you are not doing your passion. That is not your passion. If it's your passion, then you will love doing it, and you must do it vigorously, meaning that you must do it with all your might. You must do it with all your might. Exert all your energies in it. If you've got a passion, I'm telling you, these people, I mean, you ask yourself, or maybe let me rather say, your celebrities, your Somizis, your Black Coffees, your Amapianos, and all those people, these people, they love what they do because it's their passion. They love what they do because it's their passion. And God does not want to pay you for doing what you don't like. He wants to pay you for doing what you love. Find your passion and work on it vigorously. Understand as you do that productivity is critical. Productivity is critical. You must understand that productivity is critical. If you are not productive, you will not bear fruit. You must be productive. You must look forward to producing every single day. You must work very hard. Be productive. Manage your time. Manage your days. Have a daily routine. That will help you to be productive. It will help you to be productive. Failing to be productive, you will not make it in your business. You will not make it in your life. You will not make it anywhere in life. But if you're productive, understand, you will break through. You will break through. You will make progress. Yeah, I'm telling you. Patriceto says, every single day I am doing my level best to become a landmark as property specialist and as one of the best preacher in the kingdom of God, because that's what God told me, that my grace is in property, is in the property field and as a preacher. Wow, that's powerful. And he says, I always look forward to do my viewing every single week. That's awesome. That's lovely. And Mafijo, who's it? Who's it? Mafijo says, true. And Leboa Mahlangu says that sometimes it feels so overwhelming to be building on something that doesn't seem to be happening. What did you deal with? How did you deal with those days where you feel like you could just give up? How did you cope? Understand that everything you want in life, Lebohang, will not come easy. The things of the kingdom are not just for the taking. They are not just for the taking, but they are for your receiving. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but like I preached on Sunday, that you must throw yourself into the storm. There are certain things you have to give your life to. You must give your life to your purpose. You must give your life to your purpose. Once you've given something to your purpose, you must never want to take it back. You must never want to take it back. So obviously, there are moments where you're going to feel down. And I think I've always shared this when I'm ministering, that there were times where I felt like giving up. I remember, and this for me was just 1 week. I can't remember if it was 2 weeks or 1 week. But there was this 1 week where I felt, that this thing is taking its toll on me. I felt like, it's not gonna happen for me. I felt that way because I had been trying to push. I've been pushing in the public speaking space, motivational speaking space, and it looks like I was not breaking through in terms of getting the invitations, invites, and all those things. And I felt down. I felt like, I'm not making progress. And I remember on that particular day when I went to bed, my wife could sense that I was not myself. And I said to her, I don't know anymore what to do. And I remember I cried. Tears were dropping on my pillow. And I remember my wife reminding me who I am. So what will work in life is to always surround yourself with people that believe in you. When that season comes in your life, Leboham, make sure you surround yourself with people that believe in you so that they can remind you of who you are. They can remind you of what they see in you. So my wife got to remind me and said to me, listen, you are a great man of God. You are a powerful man of God. You are a motivational speaker, a great speaker. You are my life coach. You are a powerful man. You are a great father. She started saying all these great things about me. And that pushed me, gave me energy again. It re-energized me, it resuscitated my hope. And I remember the following morning, I woke up and I went to Archbishop Zondo's church to go and get baptized, And I remember on the queue while waiting for my turn to go into the pool and get baptized, I remember as we were standing in the queue with everybody in the queue, we were busy talking and I started encouraging people there. And I remember people saying to me in the queue, like elderly men saying, you know what? After hearing you speak today, I feel that I don't even need to proceed and get baptized because you've just made my day. That's what people said. And that, again, besides my wife, the previous night, was God on that day saying to me, this is who you are. You are an encourager. You are a man of God. You are a motivator. God was reminding me as well, over and above what my wife has said to me. So God is aware of those seasons where we feel like, I'm just about to drop the towel. But God will have people. That is why you must surround yourself with people that believe in you. Otherwise, if you surround yourself with people that want you to fail, then I'm telling you, you will fail you will fail because they've got nothing good to say to you. They will tell you that, yeah, why did you think you were going to make it in the first place? So yeah, I believe I've answered you, Lebron. Pumzile says, when you love it, people will love you for it. Yeah, absolutely. I fully agree with you. Memam Lifa says, you will never be tired of something you love wholeheartedly. Yes, yes. Dieketseng Keke says, be productive. Yep, productivity is very critical. And Tabo says, family, my network has been bad. Please pardon lack of participation. Awesome. Not a problem. Not a problem, Tabo. And Stefan says, destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for, but it is a thing to be achieved. Yeah, I agree with you. And the Ketsen says, surround yourself with the people who believe in you whenever you feel like giving up. Yep, absolutely. And Taban says, Dr. David Yongicho once said, you don't make the vision makes you. Sure. Until the vision turns you into what you are supposed to be. That's powerful. That's powerful. So winning is important, people of God. Winning is important, excuse me. But do it with integrity. Winning is important, but do it with integrity. Because when I say winning is important, there are people who would want to win, regardless of what they have to go through, regardless of what they have to do. There are people who would want to win by paying bribes. No. Winning is important, understand me, but do it with integrity. If you do it with integrity, I'm telling you, you will have what we call a long-lasting success. You will have a long-lasting success if you do winning with integrity. Winning is very important. We must win in life. We are called to win. We are called to win. And you will never win until there is a fight. You will never win until there is a fight. We win because we overcome what stands before us. So winning is very important, but do it with integrity. Do it with integrity. Take responsibility for your thoughts and actions. Take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions and their outcomes. Thoughts can mislead you. Your thoughts can mislead you if you don't manage your thoughts. So that is why I say here, take responsibility for your thoughts and for your actions, because we act based on what we have thought. Before you act, revisit your thoughts and make sure you deal with those thoughts and take responsibility, because many people have done greatest mistakes because they did not manage their thoughts. If you do everything that comes to your mind, I'm telling you, you will be in trouble, because there are thoughts that are pounced in our minds by the enemy. That's why the saying, the battle is in the mind. The battle is in the mind. So take responsibility for your thoughts and actions and their outcomes. Another one is cut ties. Cut ties with unhealthy relationships that no longer serve you. Have you ever been to a point where you feel that your relationships no longer serve you? You must cut ties. You must cut ties. There are certain relationships that are for your well-being. There are certain relationships that are seasonal. There are certain relationships that are there to connect you to destiny. But there are relationships that you don't have to keep for long. You have to cut ties. Cut ties with unhealthy relationships that no longer serve you. There are certain relationships, all those people want to do in your life is to bring you down, is to make you feel worthless. Cut ties. Cut ties. Remember this. You can't fly when you're weighed down. You can't fly when you're weighed down. So if there are people who are making you feel like you're weighed down, cut ties with them. Cut ties with them. Communicate less and show up less. Cut ties with them. Remember once again, you cannot fly when you are weighed down. You cannot fly. Last one. Create goals and hold yourself accountable. Create goals and hold yourself accountable. If you want to control your destiny, create goals and hold yourself accountable. If your daily routine says this is what you ought to do today, and you're looking at today and you realize it's almost the end of the day, and I did not do what I said to do, you must make sure that you hold yourself accountable. That if I did not do it today, I will catch up tomorrow and make sure that it's done tomorrow. Always create goals and hold yourself accountable to your goals. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to quickly read the comments and then I'm going to close. Lebon says, yeah, I really felt like giving up for the past 3 weeks. It's time to raise my shoulders up and pick myself up, because no one is going to save me at the end of the day. Thank you, Dad. You have really answered me. Awesome. Always surround yourself with people that believe in you, and understand that God is not going to ask your mother tomorrow concerning your purpose. He's not going to ask your father tomorrow concerning your purpose. God is going to ask you, what did you do with what I gave you? So understand, your destiny is in your control. Family, thank you for tuning in. For those of you who have not yet purchased the copy of the Call of God, do make sure that you purchase this copy of the Call of God. Just DM me and let's arrange on how we can get this to you. And it is a great book. It will bless you for only 200 Rand. If you want this book, just DM me, or you can get it from my website, www.blackiconic.co.za. blackiconic.co.za. You can purchase the copy there, or you can DM me and we can arrange on how you can get this book. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. And we love you. And I'll see you next week. Same place, same time. God bless you.